sitting in front of a therapist once. He's like, hey man, look, like your problem, bro, is like you're never satisfied. Yeah, no shit. I said, well, why is that a problem? Why don't we use that, man? Like Elon Musk, he's not satisfied. These guys, the guys that play at the top of the game, they're fucking geniuses. You know, they're thinking about 50 things at one time. That's not a disease, man, it's a gift. Right? I got windows open all the time. I got a bunch of windows open while I'm sitting here talking to you. I can do that. I'm a spiritual being. I'm not limited to one window being open.
You're a spiritual being. Most people would not think that about Grant Cardone.
Oh, dude, number one, most important thing in my life is not my wife, not my kids, and not my business. It's me as a spiritual unit.
Can you explain what that spiritual unit is?
You know, it's what I've always wanted, man. Everything from the when I saw my dad doing the things in the bag, the pecans and the branches, it was the artist. You know, it was aesthetics of work. It was probably why I frown on some of this other stuff, the 4 hours and the, you know, make it easier. Dude, the spiritual being, the fantastic, you know, I like the idea I created the heavens and the earth and the rivers and the lakes and the mountains and the sun and the moon and all the stars. And then I took a day off. I don't believe he took a day off because I don't think time exists. Like, you know, you just create and create and create. So that's what I've always been interested in, you know, like.
Are you connecting with the divine in everything you do? Do you feel that power? When you're at your greatest?
You know, I don't think about connecting with it. I think it is like we are that.
Okay.
I'm not trying to connect to something else.
Okay, you're just getting it from within you and letting it out. And that was your dad there on the backyard, and that's you when you're flowing.
Yeah, but I'm always flowing, even when it's not going, like it's not flowing, right? I'm like it's just part of the, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about right now, except that I'm discovering some genius and by showing up. You know, like I discover it. Like I did this gig, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. When I got done with it, I was like, so dude, I think I tapped into something really crazy, bro. Like it was like something that's gonna live a long, long time. Piece of data I shared for 3 hours on finances. There was genius in it, right? But you can't have that without showing up a bunch. I think Van Gogh painted, like in 50 years, he painted like, I don't know, 5,000 pieces, 800 sketches, you know, 700 canvases, like these crazy numbers. Like it was like he's painting two pieces a day. It was frequency and quantity, you know? So if God created the heavens and the earth, I guarantee you this isn't the only one. He was spraying around a lot of stuff. And then something beautiful comes out of the experience, right? Out of the effort. And that's why some of this, I want to work part-time. I want to work from home. Dude, it's so small.
And selfish.
And selfish. It's little.
Because you're not giving your greatness.
You're going to burn out, Grant. You're going to burn out. I've heard this 1,000 times. You're going to burn out, dude. At this pace, you're going to burn out. I've heard that since I was 30 years old. I'm not burnt out. You know, I'm not a candle, right? So I'm a spiritual being, like, you know, moving through the universe. And that's why, like, living just in the United States and operating just in the United States and making money just in the United States is selfish, right? It's unselfish for me to write a check for $60 million, get a plane that can bring me 14 hours nonstop so I can bring my family with me. It's unselfish to do that. I could just stay home and be the big shot in the United States. Instead, I want to go to Beirut. We just got a gig in Beirut, and my wife's like, Beirut, I don't know, I think it could be unsafe there. Yeah, so what? We're going to Beirut.
You gotta go, right?
You gotta go, man.
Right.
You gotta go.
Because it's uncomfortable.
Whatever, we gotta go everywhere.
Gotta go.
We gotta go wherever, like we have to go to people.
And if not, it's just being selfish.
I think so. I think it is. Like, I'm glad I met you. We'll be friends forever. I had to come.